I want to go another direction. Now, being a radio rep, we see the all the fun stuff on the outside looking in. We see y'all at all these award shows. We see the artists come in town. We see y'all on pictures with them. We see the summer jams and the spring jam concerts. So with that being said, Nora, from a radio perspective, give people some things that people don't know, the ups and downs that come with working radio. We know what the ups are, so just give a few headaches or just some things that people wouldn't know what they're going behind the scenes when you're working for the radio station. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We,
so
we see the perks. We see the perks. So give us the other side.
So pre-COVID, going to the radio sick. And when I say sick, not nothing contagious, but like a migraine or, having a cold. Or I remember one time I was so sick I was vomiting, like vomiting. And I would vomit into a trash can, and then I would clean everything up, and then I would do my radio break because my voice quality sounded good. So there was no one to cover my shift. Like, and nobody can come do my show. So it's radio. It's not a regular position where you got people on hand that can just jump in for you. Especially earlier in the game when I started, we didn't have backup. I was backup. So if backup couldn't come, you know what I'm saying? So that's one of the things. If the radio station goes off air, if there's a big storm and transmitters have issues, you have your engineers and people that work that aspect of radio, but sometimes you have to manually come in and reset. So if the engineer is at the tower and he needs to be able to communicate with somebody in the studio, to manually reset something on the studio, no matter what time it is. I've been to that radio station at 2 a.m. I've been at 6 a.m. I've been at midnight. I've left the radio station when my shift is over and had to go back because it was a technical issue. There are things that technology that we do within the system, and sometimes the system gets stuck, or you may hear something repeating over and over again. We have to manually fix that. At least at one point we did. Now, technology now, you can actually do it, from your computer screen at home. But there were times when we had to physically be at the radio station for updates and upgrades, and it's not fun. Your shift is over. You ain't talking on the radio. You just sitting there on the phone with the engineer, and he telling you to push buttons. And this is the software side of it. So this isn't the, you know what I'm saying? This isn't the regular software that we're used to using that's like the touch screen. This is behind the screens or the back end of technology when it comes to running a radio station. So some things you have to do manually. There are times when you are so excited to meet your favorite artist and they are a complete asshole.
Hi.
And then you have to shake off. You have to be a professional. You have to shake off anything that happened before you crack that mic to interview them. I have a couple of those stories. Like you build these people up and you're so excited to meet them, and it is a complete disaster. And then you have to Power 94, WJTT, this is da-da-da-da-da.
Right.
And act like you just didn't have a horrible experience with them.
Right.
So there's a level of professionalism to have, but there are times when my voice would go out, like I would have laryngitis. So you have to take care of your voice, because if no one can do your show, you have to do a whole show with your voice hoarse, and that actually may be hurting your vocal cords to strain to try to project your voice. It's different from other jobs and positions, but overall, like, yeah, we, you push through and you figure it out.